Hey guys, today is December 11th, and it is Powerstroke Panther's birthday, and so I thought it might be kind of cool if we did a video on him. And he is a black cat most of the time, but he likes to roll in the dirt, and I don't know why. You're gonna have to be cleaned off before you come in, Kevin. You know the rules. Yeah. So his name is Kevin Bohannon, and he's been with us for about 4 years, if memory serves. Maybe 5 actually. But he just kind of showed up one day. Over the years of us living here, we've had just random cats come through, but they never really stay for very long. You know, you might see them once or twice in the span of a week, and then you never see them again. But Kevin here started hanging around in around this time back in 2019, I think it was. And he actually was staying around. We didn't just see him once or twice and he went away. So my sister started coming out and feeding him, and he just got used to her and coming up to the house and the rest of us, and got him calmed down and kind of tamed a little bit. And the only food he'll eat is the Friskies that he was getting when we were trying to get him tamed and coming up to us and everything, because we thought, well, he'd make a good farm cat, and he has made an absolutely excellent farm cat. Look at that face. Hey, I know you're watching the birds. Are the pheasants out again? Or the quail? So anyhow, got him calmed down, feeding him the Friskies, and he had a spot out in the shop for a little bit, and then I built him a little house with a heat pad in it so he can stay on the porch outside if he wants to. And after a while, we felt comfortable enough to let him into the house. And so he'll hang out in the house now for a while, and he's got plenty of spots he can go and sleep and nap and hang out, and he checks up on everybody and makes sure they're doing what they're supposed to. And he'll go outside and do his panther business and whatever that involves. I don't really know. I don't go bother him most of the time when he's doing that. And he's never made a mess in the house. He's never scratched anything up. He's never jumped up on stuff he's not supposed to. He doesn't mess with any of the house plants or anything like that. He doesn't go on furniture he's not supposed to. He's a very well-behaved, very well-mannered cat, and we're extremely fortunate to have gotten him. And I don't know what the full story on him is, because like I said, he just kind of showed up one day, and when we took him to the vet to have him fixed, the vet said, well, he's not very old. He's maybe a year or two old. So I don't know where he came from. The neighbors don't have any cats that look even remotely close to him, and they haven't ever been missing any cats, so I really don't know. But we're glad to have him. He's a very good panther. Does all the stuff he's supposed to. He's a good rodent hunter. He's brought in quite a few mice and rats and some voles and moles on occasion. He's gone after a couple of smaller rabbits too, successfully, I might add, and he's also gotten birds on occasion, smaller birds, but they're a little trickier to get your paws on, aren't they? Yeah, they are. So he takes care of stuff. Of course, this being a farm and all the piles we have around, he can't take care of every rodent, but he does a good job. When he goes out and he goes on a spree, he usually gets quite a few fresh kills, and he does his best. Absolutely does. And he stays in good shape. I mean, goes out and exercises plenty, so because we don't want him to be overweight, because that's just bad for pets of any type. They get overweight. It's harder to lose the weight than to just keep it off in the first place. So anyhow, that's just kind of the story of him. And like I said, today's his birthday. Just the birthday we gave him. We just have no idea when he was actually born or where he came from or any of that, but we're very fortunate to have had him come into our lives. He's been an amazing cat. He always wants to be out and help when it's time to do something. He's tried to help us work calves before, but those big cats are awfully scary, aren't they? With their big wet noses, and they try and sniff you. He doesn't like that, but He does try, and it's kind of funny because sometimes he acts more like you would expect a dog to act than a cat. But he is 100% Panther. Absolutely 100% Panther. And his nickname, he has multiple nicknames, obviously, every pet does, but I just call him Powerstroke Panther because he's been featured in several of the videos I've done on this channel on the 6'4" Powerstroke. When I work on it, he's usually out there hanging around, just lounging, giving moral support. So he's Powerstroke Panther. He does a good job with stuff. He has the sharpest claws and the softest paws. He's also a sweet kitty and a well-behaved kitty, and he's going off to find something kitty. So we'll just leave him alone. But that's a story of Powerstroke Panther, if anybody was curious. So he's a good cat, and we're just glad to have him. Can't say that enough. So anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you found that kind of interesting. And we'll just see you in the next one, I guess. Take care.